Good morning, beloved congregation. As we stand at the beginning of this year, I want us to reflect on a powerful truth. God desires for us to experience His abundance in every area of our lives. This abundance encompasses not only our material needs, but also our spiritual growth, emotional well-being, and relationships. Today, I will share with you how we can open ourselves to the rich blessings God has in store for us. First, let us clarify what we mean by God's abundance. In John 10:10, Jesus tells us, "I have come that they may have life and have it to the full." This full life is not limited to physical possessions. It is about living in a vibrant relationship with God and experiencing joy, peace, and love. It includes provision, guidance, and the assurance that God is with us through every storm. One of the first steps to experiencing God's abundance is cultivating a spirit of gratitude. In 1 Thessalonians 5:16-18, we are urged to rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances. For this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. When we focus on what we have rather than what we lack, we open our hearts to recognize God's blessings. I encourage you to start each day with a gratitude journal. Write down 3 things you are thankful for to shift your mindset towards abundance rather than scarcity. Next, we must learn to trust in God's timing and provision. Philippians 4:19 assures us, "And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of His glory in Christ Jesus." Sometimes we may feel the weight of our needs pressing us down, but we must remember that God is aware of our situation. Trusting Him means waiting on His timing and believing that He is working all things for our good. Romans 8:28. When we lean on His promises, we experience true peace. God's abundance is magnified in our lives when we practice generosity. In 2 Corinthians 9:6-8, Paul writes, "Whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously." This principle reminds us that as we give of our time, talents, and resources, we will receive in ways that often surpass our expectations. Generosity allows us to align ourselves with God's heart, and it creates a ripple effect of abundance in our communities. Finally, to experience God's abundance, we must live with expectation. Hebrews 11:1 tells us, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see." Approach each day with an expectation of God's goodness. Pray boldly and trust that He is capable of doing immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine. Ephesians 3:20. Beloved, as we journey through this year, let us open our hearts to the abundance that God is pouring into our lives. Remember to cultivate gratitude, trust in His provision, practice generosity, and live in expectation of His goodness. May we fully embrace God's promise of abundance, allowing us to live not just for ourselves, but to be a blessing to others.